Coffee donut. The coffee's going to disappear in a second. Just.
Gotta muck around, mate.
And otherwise it will leak everywhere.
Turns into a big mess, apparently.
Oh, strong coffee.
Yeah, good. I don't know, did Mum get you one?
Oh, that's a good size donut. Don't have it on the nose.
Yep, you've got chocolate everywhere. I'll give you a wipe.
There's a coffee on your hand.
What have you got? Yum.
Strawberry sprinkle. It's all gooey.
Melted.
Look at his face.
What are we on? What are we on? It's written on your ducky. Aquaduck. We're on the Aquaduck. What is that, Nathan?
It's a car pod boat.
So what are we going to do?
Drive and then go in water.
Yeah, pretty cool, eh?
Malulaba is derived from two different indigenous words. The first is mulu, meaning snapperfish. The other is mulla, meaning red-bellied black snake. But this area wasn't always called Malulaba. It was originally called Malula Heads until 1919 when Thomas O'Connor subdivided the land here for sale and he changed the name to Malulaba. Seated. If you do need to hang on to something though, feel free to use the handrails or the person next to you, whatever floats your boat. And as we are about to enter the water, I do need to ask everyone to please take off their seatbelts for us now.
That's our boat.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
In we go.
Oh wow.
Turned into a boat.
And just like that, we've become a boat. On our left, this is Minyama Island. It is a man-made island and consists of 22 blocks. As you can see, her waterfront homes are very large and grand. This is also reflected in their real estate value, with the average price of a Minyama Island property sitting around that $10 million mark. Or if beer and barbecue is a bit more your style, you can head down the end to the dock for Woolaba, where those windows are open. They have 52 beer taps across their 3 bars. And while that house is the largest, we do have something for everyone. And of course, I think a few people have spotted the smallest. So it is, of course, the tiny little white one. And while that house is the smallest and it's probably the most affordable, the block of land it's sitting on though, 3 years ago was worth $2 million. As of right now, it's worth about 4.2. But the story with that little house though is that the owner is apparently using it as a tax dodge. So because the house counts as a dwelling on his property, if he can rent it out just a few months of the year, he can negatively gear his tax.
Back in 1960, a developer with ideas before his time decided to carve out all these waterways and canals to create waterfront home sites. Great idea, and as I said before his time, as back in 1960 Minyama was just a bunch of mangroves, a few mud crabs, a couple of stray crocs, and not much else. In the 10 years it took him to carve out all these canals, can you believe it? He only sold 3 blocks of land. And even then, in order to sell those 3 blocks, he had to package it with a 3-bedroom house on each one and sell the house and land package on the water, get this, for $9,800 each.
Oh,
Wouldn't it have been nice to get hold of one of those?
wouldn't it?
And that wasn't enough. In 10 years, he went bust. And since, obviously, another developer has picked up this project, made all the dough.
Oh, these are Java's. Lovely Java.
Now I want you to cast your eyes
Crop left.
to the left, and you see that big house with the blue walls, and it's sitting outside the front of that house is a boat called Croc One. This house and boat belonged to a very famous Sunshine Coast family. Any guesses?
The Irwins.
The Irwins, of course. So, Steve Irwin, or the late Steve Irwin, searched for a whole year for that boat. He was looking for the perfect boat in which to undertake his expeditions in his quest to protect and preserve marine apex predators such as crocs, stingrays, sharks and sea snakes. When Steve eventually found this boat, he repowered it with 2 brand new Caterpillar 1,000 horsepower engines, and obviously renamed it Croc One. And Steve was quoted in saying, "Croc One's got more grunt than a herd of bull elephants." We strengthened the top deck to take 3 tenders, and when they were off the roof, we could land a helicopter up there. He fitted it out so he could stay on an expedition for up to 3 months self-sufficiently.
Wow.
Now sadly it was one of those expeditions
That's exactly
up in Port Douglas where Steve had a tragic accident with a bull ray, which unfortunately did end his life. But his family, his wife Terry, children Mindy and Robert, they carry on the good work that Steve started, and they do that using Croc One in conjunction with Queensland Parks and Wildlife Warriors Foundation.
It was named after Senior Constable Norm Watt, as it is tradition to name police vessels after officers who lost their life in the line of duty. There's Whale 1 coming back in from their whale watching tour this afternoon. Nest that Andy was talking about earlier. I can see we've got 2 or maybe even 3 up there at the moment.
Turn that way. Hold it there. Straighten up. Straight. That's it. Look at Dad. Give him a thumbs up. Turn that way a bit. A bit more this way. Hold.
Go, Brock.
You're a good driver. High five.
Well done, Brock. Up next is Harley.
Go, Harley.
Harley, in you go. Hold the wheel. Alright, look around.
Who's driving the boat right now?
Dad.
Oh, Dad's going fast.
Well done today, Shane. Great job. I think, and as we are heading back towards the road, do need to ask everyone to have their seatbelts on again today before we've exited the car park, please.
Off white.
Quick.
Yeah.
Before we've exited the car park, we've not even gone up yet.
Get the bucket to
You ready for a bump?
Not bad.
We just came down here on the Aquaduck. That's where we turned around. Nathan's waving to all the people on the Aquaduck. Wave! There we go! Nobody's waving back today. Oh, there you go, they waved! That's what we've just been on. Dr. Seuss trees. Sneeze trees. What's the sneeze? Sneeze trees.
Allergies, sneeze trees.
I was trying to video it. I don't know if you guys can hear that noise. It's mole crickets apparently.
Stop. You didn't see me, you can feel the vibration.
Oh.
What have we been doing, Emma?
Collecting toad frogs.
Cane toads?
Cane toads.
And why were we collecting cane toads?
Because they're bad for the other.
Bad for the environment. And how many did we get?
I don't know. Go and pick up everyone and count. Of course, some pretty big ones, some really small ones.
Cane toads.
Some peeing ones. Some chill ones. Why are you so scared of them? You're not scared.
Frogs. Cane
What
toads.
frog? I'm so scared to pick them up. Like they're poisonous or something.
Pick out that big one. Show me the big one.
He's weird. He's got a lot of bumpies on it. He claps. Be quiet.
We.
I'm so sorry. There's one dying. Or just too flimsy to be in here. I think the bags are being